In an effort to encourage knowledge sharing among farmers and extension officers, the Northern District of the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands hosted officials and farmers from the Western District on Thursday, 29th August. The exchange visit was organized by the Extension Division of the North, allowing participants to visit 3 sites: the Diamond Chocolate Estate, farms of Mr. Denrick Charles of Waltham St. Mark, and Mr. Stephen Lewis of Shantymill St. Patrick. Minister of Agriculture and Lands, Honorable Yolande Bain Hosford, who attended the event, praised the Extension Division for organizing the initiative.
No, this is wonderful. I mean, I really appreciate that thought and that activity that you're having here today, because it's important to share ideas, to see different farms, to see how farms are growing and developing, see the different techniques and the different types of plants that farmers are having on their farms. It's good information to share on the different farms. So you can share what you're having and you can share what you're having, and you all can work out different strategies and techniques, how you're all getting your things growing and making money, which is the most important thing, not so? Making money out of it. Enjoying what you're doing and making the money out of it. You know, so I think it's a good exercise.
The participants expressed their delight in being able to participate in the undertaking.
It was very informative, very interactive. The farmers get to have an outlook of how farmers in the Northern District would farm or based on their agricultural practices. Just to have a different feel than being on the farm on a daily basis per se. Farmers would generally learn from other farmers. It was very informative. It was educating for farmers and the other extension officers from the Western District.
It gives farmers an opportunity to more or less network with each other. Different area, geographics, to see what different farmers do based on their areas.
The whole background of this project is for educational activities and socializing. So we want farmers to educate themselves along the line, but at the same time we must socialize, we must interact with each other. There might be things practices that would be done on one farmer's holding that might be beneficial to another farmer that he does not practice it, and so we could share information. So it's a time of sharing, it's a time of discussing, a time of educating yourselves and socializing together. Based on the response, I can see that they had enjoyed the trip because the interaction could reveal that based on the question asked and so forth. And I think it was well accepted.
Mr. Maximus Lazarus, supervisor for the North, spoke of the importance of having such an undertaking and hopes that the event will become an annual one.
Farming, which is basically the oldest profession, farmers don't really take a day to interact and exchange ideas and socialize. This should be an annual event, and it should be a day when farmers island-wide take a day. Like they have credit unions there. So all the credit unions come together and socialize. So this should be a national event when farmers take a day from the farming activities and just interact and get to know farmers.
High praise is also coming from Mr. James Mahon, the District Agricultural Officer for the West, who is happy that the decision was taken to reintroduce the fellowship.
We had it in the past, and that's a lot of years ago. And so the idea to revitalize it is a very, very good one. What we have seen is that farmers and even officers too have become lethargic, From their home, they go to the field, they come back, feel home. And so the need has arisen for farmers and officers to come together to create an atmosphere of camaraderie and where we can visit one another and look at issues, problems and solutions and so on. So I think it's a very, very good initiative and something that the other districts need to imitate.
The day ended with a small get-together at the Plains playing field in St. Patrick's, where farmers and other members of the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands were allowed to play cricket, dominoes and interact. For the Ministry of Agriculture's Public Relations Unit, I am Mina Buka.